Pocket notebooks. This little thing can change your life. Or not? Humor me and let me play a little bit of devil's advocate here. Hi, my name is Linda, also known as Torta Jala around the internet, and I love journaling and all things stationery. So lately, I've been seeing a million videos on YouTube about how the pocket notebook is the best thing in the world and how it has changed people's lives for the better or even saved someone's life. Now, that means it's this cure all for all the problems that you have, or maybe just the YouTube algorithm is working and serving me more and more of these videos that I keep watching. But is it really true? I know that it's really easy to get sucked in, shall we say, trends, and we want that result so badly for ourselves that we fall in head first, only to realize, oh, wait, it's a little too simple and too good to be true. Obviously, what people share online is just a little excerpt of the big story. And granted, I have enjoyed many of these pocket notebook videos myself. They are inspiring, they are motivational, and being someone who already loves journaling, I'm all for it. I think for people who rarely write by hand in their everyday lives, it's definitely a revelation. This journal analog lifestyle can be alluring, and the change can certainly be a life changing event in your life. We all know that in today's world of digital everything and super fast paced communications, writing by hand is, on the contrary, just so slow. I mean, we call letter writing snail mail. So, just the act of writing by hand forces you to slow down. However fast you can write, it's still much slower than your mind going off and letting it run wild. So, you're forced to be more mindful, giving yourself moments of calm and concentration, collecting your thoughts and ideas, your dreams, maybe your problems, venting, all of it just gets to get out of your system and onto the page. So, the act of writing itself, just the process, can certainly be therapeutic, if nothing else. It's another outlet for any of the worries and anxieties that might be swirling in your head. And you can always revisit these thoughts and work them out on paper. So it can be very helpful for your own self development and to understand yourself better. Ultimately, sorting through your thoughts, helping you to transform them into learnings and conclusions, and then in turn transform all of that information into a new goal, projects, or forming improved habits for your life. So it makes sense that it can really spark a lot of change in your life. And of course, there's been a lot of research done that indicates that writing by hand improves your learning, your memory, as opposed to typing on a keyboard. So it's not the same as typing digitally, typing messages. I think it has less to do with perhaps reading back on what you wrote and analyzing it, but just the process of getting it out and writing it with your hand physically, it makes a difference. So I guess that means you don't have to worry about messy handwriting. That's not going to negatively impact your use of a pocket notebook to get your feelings out, to make lists, to reflect on your day, to document your life, even. It can all help to provide clarity, boost your productivity, improve your mental health, and encourage development of whatever self discovery journey you might be on. Whether you're taking notes for the sake of productivity, like reminders, task plans, you can write it all down to focus on what's really important and set yourself up for success in the day. Other people might be brainstorming and more into the creative writing aspect. So you're getting everything down on paper to help you expand your ideas and then find creative solutions to problems and develop existing sparks of an idea into something more concrete. And again, the scientific research, it shows that handwriting is like a mental process that can calm you down. So journaling at the end of the day, that's a great habit as well to wind down at night And you can even start a gratitude habit, which is another practice that has been shown to increase happiness and contentment. So, yes, it's all good stuff. Pocket notebooks, so amazing because it's portable, it's super affordable. You can have paper in hand ready to take in all your thoughts. This means that it's super low barrier of entry for most people. Anyone can get an inexpensive pocket notebook. You can probably find one lying around in your house right now. So, even for people who don't have an existing journaling habit or giant notebook collection, you probably have like a little notebook somewhere lying around in your house that you could use for this purpose. So, it makes sense why that this pocket notebook has become sort of a revolution happening, and everyone is jumping on the bandwagon, feeling like they have to have a pocket notebook with them at all times to reap these amazing benefits to change our lives for the better. So, what's the issue? Why did I allude to the fact that it's not all sunshine and rainbows? I've only said good things so far, right? And it's obvious that I also take part in this, revolution, whatever you want to call it, because I have countless pocket notebooks of all shapes and sizes. I have done free writing as well as taking notes or making lists. I've also done the gratitude practice. I've been journaling for many years, of course, and in a variety of ways, so this is not new to me, but it was new to try and carry a pocket notebook with me at all times. The whole everyday carry EDC idea, which was definitely a challenge for me because I was not used to that, using and writing every single moment rather than going to my phone. I was definitely a journaler in the sense that you would set the scene and then like go and journal when there's quiet, when there's calm, that kind of thing. So, what's wrong with this whole pocket notebook revolution thing happening, right? Obviously, I do think it can change your life, but I don't think it absolutely will, in the sense that like most trendy things, you get reeled in because of FOMO, right? You hear all the benefits, you don't want to miss out, and this particular little habit, it's so easy to join in. Just get a pocket notebook, get a writing utensil, use it, right? We all know trends. They usually give you a really good spark of an idea, but the real change only happens if you actually want change and you make this idea a consistent part of your lifestyle. It actually has to wrap into your daily routines to make a long term difference, not just I did it for a week and now all is well. It makes me wonder how many people are compelled to join in on any kind of journaling practice only to drop back out just as quickly. Like, when was the last time you were influenced, maybe, to buy the latest, coolest notebook or something? And did you finish it? I don't mean to put anyone down, and I don't think one method works for all people. I think everyone individually has to find their own path, their own mix that sort of suits their lifestyle in terms of what works. And it's not just about pocket notebooks for journaling, really, all aspects in life are like that. I really do not think one size fits all, ever. So we have to take the important information of how handwriting and journaling your thoughts and taking notes, they all have lots of positive effects because they get you to calm down, to maybe quiet your mind. It puts you in a flow state. So, how do you incorporate that into your personal life and fit it into your lifestyle at this point in time? Or does it even fit in your lifestyle at this point in time? Like, we all know swimming is a good form of exercise, but is that going to be accessible to everyone? There are obviously other things out there that you can do to get similar results. So, when it comes to journaling, what if you prefer to dance? Or what if you prefer to go hiking? Or what if you prefer gardening and getting your hands into the dirt, right? There are many creative journalers there that also express themselves with just color, line, shapes, marks, not necessarily the written word. They might not write at all, or at least not all the time. So, the idea of the everyday carry that you have to have this notebook with you all the time and you always should capture all the thoughts, I don't know if that necessarily works for everyone. Maybe it's just not for everyone. So, the common point perhaps is just to do more analog things because our world is becoming increasingly all about screens, and we know that that is not natural or great for our mental health and just for us as human beings. So ultimately, maybe we're just searching for that flow state when you feel focused and at peace. That's just good for your brain, and maybe that allows you to do any kind of deep work that you need to do or to figure out problems or issues that you might be facing. So it wraps back around to like you just need to slow down to hear your own thoughts and feelings and, work them out. You're just sort of helping yourself through life issues to figure things out. So even though I am a journaler, I use many different types of notebooks and also forms of expression. Sometimes I feel like writing a lot and pouring my thoughts out. Other times I just want to paint and smush color around because it's fun and it's taking my mind off other things. And still other times I just want to cut and paste, like kindergarten time of gluing papers down. So when I found myself falling into the rabbit hole of this pocket notebook idea and everyday carry and trying to force myself to have an everyday carry, I just realized after many months of trying, maybe this isn't for everyone. Sure, it's had miraculous effects on many people. All these people making these videos, increased productivity, increased mental health, major improvements in life. I just thought, wow, I'm missing something. I should be consciously writing and taking notes all the time. Um, am I not doing it the right way? And that's why I'm not getting all these amazing effects. And there's certainly something to be said about trying new things, shaking up your normal with some change to maybe up level or improve or refresh your personal systems. But there's also this danger of, you know, bad, like FOMO feelings because you're doing something literally out of fear. You think that maybe what you're doing is wrong or not enough. And for fear, you're sort of quote unquote being forced to do all these other things that you don't even know are really right for you. And especially here in the online social world where you only see highlights of people's lives. And obviously, this type of content, it's literally made to stop you in the tracks. Even in the world of planning and journaling, I've been very much thinking about how sometimes we are led to try new things, even though technically I have no like specific problem I'm trying to solve, or I wasn't even interested in that thing until someone flashed me in the sense of this shiny new thing. And again, sometimes, yes, it's just for fun, but are we actually addressing an actual pain point or a need for us personally? Or is it just something that we can say, hey, that's cool, but, not for me, not at this time? Because how many times are we led to do something because we are simply caught up in the excitement of the moment, only to abandon it later because we realized it really wasn't for us, we didn't really need it, and somehow we ignore that little voice in the background that already knew that it wasn't for us? So we're left wondering, like, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I realize? Why did I get reeled in so easily? So, no hate to the people influencing and making videos because, hey, some people are just really compelling. And in this case, obviously, it's low stakes. It's a pocket notebook. But I would like to warn you to be careful when trying new things and new trends in general. And obviously, being influenced to like purchase a lot because you definitely want to evaluate if you really need it. Are you actually ready to take on a new project or habit? Or is it just for fun for you and you have room for that? Or are you falling into that trap of the shiny new thing syndrome or thinking that purchase XYZ is going to solve your problems instead of actually facing that problem? Because we all have to be realistic with our time, energy, resources. So, yes, pocket notebooks are cute and cool, and they can be very, very useful. But always consider if you personally need it, want to explore this new way of journaling, and if it fits with your lifestyle at this point in time. And maybe you want to journal about it before taking the next step. Although I do realize the irony of me saying to go write out your thoughts regarding all of this in a pocket notebook. So, those are my thoughts. I just wanted to share. What do you think about pocket notebooks and this lovely habit or hobby of journaling and writing by hand? Are you an avid journaler or is it a brand new thing for you? Have you jumped on the bandwagon and gotten yourself a bunch of pocket notebooks? Has it changed your life? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm always interested in chatting about all things journaling. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.